And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Costa Curta. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to...
Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Xavi Alonso. Watford finding their passes. Torres is onto this. Watford just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Aimed beyond the defence. Shoots! Brilliant from Pele! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise, I mean...
And he's had a hit! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh, super! Has a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Keeper's dealt with that. Watford have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. Quick look. He rises! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
That's good vision. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rijkaard. He came in hard, very hard. And it's Neymar. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Just 5 minutes left. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Inzaghi. Rijkaard. And here's Neymar. And that's been won straight back. And it's Rijkaard. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that could send him on his way. Tries to get it clear. That's at the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. David Villa claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard makes the interception. Knocks it into space. Totti receives it in a wide position.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now then, and De Bruyne! And he was there to get a vital touch.
De Bruyne is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well measured. Look at the shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Off, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now, can they get him away? Pele is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Fernando Torres is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's been won straight back. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Szoboszlai conjures time and space where few can. Fernando Torres. He can get that clear. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that has not gone well. No, that's been intercepted. Khan getting this one clear. That's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. They're back in possession and ready to go again. De Bruyne. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Shot could be on. De Bruyne. Now it's Villa. Owen. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rafinha. Pass somewhat off target. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Van Nistelrooy. Referee's given a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Now it's Villa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Watford, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And the referee brings it to a close. Watford can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more is... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements overlap.
He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in a...
He's having a shot! It's there! 2-0 and in next to no time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Watford have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Now it's Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. Xavi Alonso. Ambitious ball here. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Villa. Park Ji-sung. Rijkaard makes the interception. Szoboszlai. Now it's Torres. And this is Xavi Alonso. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Villa. David Villa is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Torres, showing great feet there. Torres! And he nearly went all the way.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Park Ji-sung. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Torres might just make this. Oh, terrible pass. Puyol. He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Adams. Park Ji-sung. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Watford go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the game has already resumed here. Otto deals with that comfortably. And this is Pele! And he's away. It's Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Park Ji-sung. Saliba. And Adams. Puyol. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Watford with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Pele, and he shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And it's Soboslai. Deep cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Rijkaard. Puyol. Park Ji-sung. Manchester United finding their passes. David Villa. David Villa! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Watford have their third corner. Costa Curta gets it away. He's tried one! And now a sudden chance to counter. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's another good win of the ball. Great vision. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Park Ji-sung. Rashford. Now it's Berbatov. Looking for options for movement. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No foul, says the referee.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Berbatov. That ball looks a good one. Szoboszlai. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rashford. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Short changes him with that pass. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And Torres! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a searching pass. Now that's well seen too. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pele. He's on it, can he get away? And he whips it in. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. That's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cantona. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they can counter here. This looks promising. Goes looking wide. That's going to go a long way. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Torres. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's a sharp pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicely shaped ball. Cannavaro. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're underway again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Pele. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Watford do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
That's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Villa. Szoboszlai under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Played into space, pinches it off him. Watford needed that, they really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that is expertly dealt with. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
A probing pass. Now it's Villa. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Torres. David Villa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.